My name is Darren Stubbs, and I'm from Boise, Idaho. I spent 17 years in the mortgage banking industry, and like a lot of people, did very, very well until the collapse of the secondary money market. And 2007 through 2010, it got pretty difficult. In fact, very difficult. Ended up losing my home, my business, kind of thinking, all right, now what am I going to do when I grow up? Got to find a way to feed my family. I have 4 children. And at the end of that mortgage industry period, I was on the speaking circuit doing lectures for mortgage banking and mortgage broker conventions, and I was in Portland, Oregon, a group of mortgage brokers, and in the audience was Tony Capistrano. And at the end of my talk, at the end, we were just kind of shaking hands and exchanging cards, and he and I had stayed friends for about 7 years, online, Facebook, an email, a phone call once in a while, and he contacted me about 1.5 years ago about Symmetry. This is a business, and we're here to make money, and we're here to take care of our customers and clients. And it feels really, gratifying to help couples or individuals who don't have any coverage, and that calm feeling you get of, okay, I know that I just did something good, and I made good, clean money today by helping someone else. So flip that coin over and look at the business side of what we do at Symmetry, and recruiting and building and training and helping other people to change their finances. For me, it's been a 180-degree change in my finances. I mean, my credit scores have skyrocketed because I've paid off all my bills. I have a substantial amount of money after taxes in the bank now for going to buy and build a new home. I've been able to help many people on my team make very substantial income, and then dozens make $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $8,000 a month, and even more. So I think the lifestyle and the choices, having money gives you more options, gives you more choices. And that's what empowers you. The money itself doesn't empower you. The fact that you can choose to do something different with your life, that's what empowers you. If you're looking at this video and you're thinking, well, should I join Symmetry? Is this for real? Let me tell you that it is. But it's a choice. You have to choose to do the work. You have to choose to say no to other things that are distractions and focus. You have to choose to focus. You have to choose to make the phone calls. You have to choose to get in your car and drive and look down the road a little ways. And for me, I kind of tease because my kids ask, well, Dad, how do you keep all that stuff straight? I say, well, my boss. Well, aren't you the boss? I said, nope. Google Calendar is my boss. I choose to put everything into my calendar and organize all that. And I just follow the system and stick it in my calendar. And then by having those disciplines, what happens at the other end is then you have other choices that before you didn't have. Because when you get the finances back in order, you get all that organized, and you have the cash flow, and it's coming in whether or not you're working. Because as you start to develop that residual, and people that you've trained and you've helped and you've empowered, and every day's payday at Symmetry. It's the most phenomenal thing. I think so much in the corporate world, it's dog eat dog. Let me do it to you before you do it to me. Let me get that account before someone else does. And in Symmetry, it's kind of a different type of business model where as we work together, everyone achieves more, that whole team thing, that old acronym. But really, I think that as each of us decides to focus on building the team, then the sum total is more than we could individually do on our own. So I use the analogy of the NFL. There's 32 NFL teams. They all have exactly the same amount of people on their roster. They all have the exact same amount of salary cap. The football fields are all 100 yards long. They have the exact same rule book. But how come some teams lose a lot of games? Some teams every year, they always go 8-8, and then some teams pretty much win year in and year out. Well, why is that? Well, here's what it comes down to. It comes down to coaching, training, playbook, people being on the right team at the right time, taking the talents and skills that you may have, and then being humble, being coachable, letting someone like Brian Pope coach you up a little bit, which is not easy to take sometimes because, Brian's so tremendously successful. And when you come into this with, well, I've had success in the past, and that's great, but if you might need to, learn to listen a little more from time to time. So for me, that's been a profound impact, is being able to take coaching and receive coaching from people that see things in me that I don't see in myself because I'm so busy working hard. So overall, I think that Symmetry is the right place, the right time, and it's like joining the Super Bowl winning team. And you're a free agent. We're trying to draft you onto our team. You might as well just get drafted. Come onto the team because it's fun to win. And we're going to win Super Bowls, and you should join our team and come win some Super Bowls with us.